Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about our next phylum, that is the Coelenterata. It is also called as the cnidarian, right? So why we can say they are the cnidarian? Because there is the presence of a stinging cell. So this stinging cell is the special characteristics, we can say, stinging cell, okay? So which is also called as a cyanodoblast cells, okay? So let us discuss very short and very quickly about the phylum cnidarians. So very first about their habitat. So habitat, yes, mostly they are the marine animals, right? Some are the freshwater, and we have an example of a freshwater species. So freshwater is a hydra, right? Hydra is a freshwater species, and some species are free swimming species. Okay. Now, next is about their exoskeleton. So, let's talk about their exoskeleton. So, exoskeleton here we are find a coral forms, right? And they have a skeleton. Skeleton of what? That is calcium carbonate, right? So, this is the again important point. And next is their endoskeleton. So, no endoskeleton. So, we can write no endoskeleton is here. Okay. Mostly we can find their symmetry. So symmetry is a radial symmetry. This is also one more point that keep in your mind, right? Tissue level of organization and a coelomate animal. All they are the diploblastic. This is one more point, that is the diploblastic. Why we can say this is the diploblastic? Because they have a two germinal layer, that is ectoderm and endoderm, and this is the reason which is called as the diploblastic animal. Okay, now come to their digestive system. So digestive system is incomplete, right? But here is a presence of gastrovascular cavity. So gastrovascular cavity is present, okay, and digestion, that is the intra and extracellular digestion. Now their respiration. So a respiratory system. So what about their respiratory system? They can respire by their body wall. Okay. Now let's come to their circulation. So circulatory system. So circulatory system, they have circulating fluid, that is water. Okay. Now next is their excretory system. So excretory system, they can remove all the unwanted waste from their body surface. Okay. Now next is their nervous system. So see here in their nervous system, neurons appeared, right? So neurons are appeared here, right? Nervous system is a diffuse type. So it consists of non-polar neuron. Next is their asexual reproduction. So here in asexual reproduction, budding is present, which is very common in a hydra. So hydra can be developed with budding, right? Sexual reproduction, yes, it is also present. Yes, it is also present. Fertilization, here we find external. Fertilization is external here, right? And development. So development here, we find both the type, direct and indirect. Okay. So here we find some larvae also and direct development also. Okay. Now, this is very common point about our group Cnidarian. Now, what is the unique feature or some special characteristics of this group? So here we're going to discuss basically their name. So main point that we are going to discuss, name which is derived from cnidoblast, right? So which is containing a nematocyst, right? So this nematocyst basically present on the body and the tentacles. Okay. And what is the function of this? So function, it is defense and helps to capture prey. Now, here are the one more example that we are going to take, that is the obelia, which is exhibit two basic form. So two forms here we are going to see. One is the polyp. So polyp asexually, they can form medusae, right? Here is the sexually, okay? And alternation of generation, which is metagenesis. Here again, medusae form polyp via sexually. Okay, so this is called as the alternation of generation. Alternation of generation, that is also metagenesis. Okay, so polyp, you can observe they are the sessile, while medusae free swimming. Okay, and example, lastly their example. So example is a Phycelia, that is also called as a Portuguese main of a war. Then Tenatula is the another example, that is common name sea pen. Then jellyfish, moon jelly, hydra, adamsia, all these are the another example. So hydra is also one of the example. Then Aurelia. So Aurelia is also known as the jellyfish and moon jelly also. And one more example, that is the Adamsia. So all these are the example, right? So this is the short and sweetly here we discuss the Coelenterate. So for the next video, we are going to discuss about the next group, that is the Platyhelminthes and Cetanophora. Bye. Thank you.